today is May the 21st. Not a date that would probably trigger anything in most of your minds. It's not really a significant date. I don't think anyone famous was born or died on this day. Tell a lie. Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace. Tom Daly. Gautier. Loads of people that I don't really know. Mr. T. He's 69 today. Cool. Anyway, so maybe there were some famous people born on May the 21st. But it's a significant day for me and Bex and the boys because 2 years ago, 2020, on May the 21st is when Bex got her cancer diagnosis. And obviously that's something that changed our lives completely. And it made me think while I was out on the bike today about the bike. I've got a lot to be grateful to the bike for over the years. Ever since I was really young, sort of 10 years old really, it was a means of escape like it is for most people, a bit of independence, a way to sort of go and visit your mates or go and explore places and tell your parents you're only going to the next street and you're in the next town. But in the last 2 years, the bike's been a significant part of kind of me being able to deal with, process all the stuff that's going on. Of course, it's really about Bex. Of course it is. I'm not the one who had surgery and chemo and all the rest of it. But I still have to process that stuff myself and had to look after her and the kids and the dogs and deal with lockdown and all the uni stuff that went with it. And the bike was a significant part of me being able to do that. And so, you know, between Bex having surgery in June 2020 and then starting chemo, I sort of inadvertently did the 55 kilometres a day when the Tour de France was supposed to happen, but we were in lockdown. It gave me a chance to sort of spend a bit of time on my own and kind of brace myself for sort of dealing with the chemo and stuff. Not that I really, not that I think we really sort of knew what it was going to be like, how horrific it was actually going to be, but anyway. That's obviously what triggered then the idea of doing the Grand Tour last year, which you're probably all bored of hearing about, but the 2,100 kilometres in 21 days, sort of mirroring the Tour de France thing, that all stemmed from that. But in a broader way, bike, it's just there, isn't it, all the time? It's like your best mate. It doesn't matter what you want to do in terms of a ride that day. You know, you want to go and do a short, easy ride or a long, easy ride. It's like, what are we going to do today? Going to go out and smash myself to pieces and try and... There were occasions in the last 2 years where I've done this, sort of feel so numb about what's going on that you do sort of just switch off to sort of the actual day-to-day sort of emotions and feelings of what's going on. So you end up just going out smashing yourself on the bike, I guess, and sort of feeling all those sensations going through your body. And I'm probably preaching to the converted because I'd imagine most of you do these things yourself, but it really doesn't matter what you want to do. And sometimes I just want to go and ride on my own, and sometimes I need company. Like today, I went out with the club, fantastic ride. We have this ride called the Coffee and Croissant Ride, the Croissant Ride. Same route every Saturday. It's about 50k, maybe a bit shorter. Couple of hills, and we stop for a coffee stop at the top of the second hill, and you can ride it how you like. And it's just nice to have a bit of company on a day like today. Apologies for the lighting, by the way. I haven't got the soft boxes or anything set up, so I'm doing my best with what I have. I think possibly my drums and music have obviously been there all my life as well in terms of something to turn to, but you know, for the last 20 years it's been my job to play music, and of course it's different when it's your day job, isn't it? When, you know, if I was a professional bike rider, I may not feel sort of the same way about my bike, and I'm sure there are people out there where music is their hobby and they feel the same way about their guitar or their drums or whatever. It's a sort of sanctuary. It's your church, isn't it? It's the place you can go to where you're not really judged. You can do what you want when you want to do it, and sort of having that facility there is bloody brilliant. And it's been there all my life, really. You know, for the last 35 years of my life, I've had a bike of some sort, and it isn't this bike. Although this one is significant, it's any bike. Just that freedom, even at the age of 45, to be able to, just put your shoes on and head out on the bike and just explore and go for a flat ride, go up the hills, or stop off for a coffee or just go out and blast it, or commuting, you know, whatever it might be. It's just always kind of been there, and I'm very grateful that I discovered it. I feel very lucky that at the age of whatever it was, 8 or 9, you know, I sort of fell in love with this bloody thing, which is just fantastic. Don't think I've ever regretted a bike ride.